This meeting is called to order. Please rise for the pledge. Pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
The first item is the oath of office to our new re-elected board members, Kelly DeMayo, Ethan Sonia, and Edward Sturgis. Stand and raise your right hand. I do solemnly swear or affirm
I do solemnly swear or affirm
that I will support the Constitution of the United States of America
that I will support the Constitution of the United States of America
and the Constitution of the State of New York,
and the Constitution of the State of New York,
and that I will faithfully discharge,
and that I will faithfully discharge,
according to the best of my ability,
according to the best of my abilities,
the duties of the position of school board member to which I am now assigned.
the duty of the position of a school board member, which now is assigned.
And the roll call, Robert Curtis,
Present.
Kelly DeMayo, Ethan Sonia,
Present.
Kevin Cusel,
Present.
John Lott,
Present.
Sharon Poling,
Present.
Vincent Salvion,
Here.
Edward Sturgis.
Present.
And a nomination for board president. Sharon?
Rob Curtis.
And a second? Eddie? All in favor?
Congratulations. Thanks. My turn to discharge.
The oath. I do solemnly swear or affirm
I do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States of America
that I will support the Constitution of the United States of America
and the Constitution of the State of New York,
and the Constitution of the State of New York,
and that I will faithfully
and
discharge,
that I will faithfully discharge,
according to the best of my ability,
according to the best of my ability,
the duties of the position of school board president to which I am now assigned.
the duties of the position of school board president to which I am now assigned.
And a nomination for vice president.
Sharon Poland.
Thank you.
And a second? Kevin? And all in favor? Thank you.
Do I call?
Your turn.
Congratulations, Sharon.
Congratulations, Sharon. I do solemnly swear or affirm
I do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States of America
the Constitution of the State of New York,
and the Constitution of the State of New York,
and that I will faithfully discharge,
and that I will faithfully discharge,
according to the best of my ability,
according to the best of my ability,
the duties of the position of school board vice president to which I am now assigned.
the duties of the position of school board vice president to which I am now assigned.
Thank you. It's okay.
Thank you.
And the oath of office to the superintendent of schools. I do solemnly swear or affirm
I do solemnly swear or affirm
that I will support the Constitution of the United States of America
that I will support the Constitution of the United States of America,
and the Constitution of the State of New York,
Constitution of the State of New York,
and that I will faithfully discharge,
and that I will faithfully discharge,
according to the best of my ability,
according to the best of my ability,
the duties of the position of superintendent of schools to which I am now assigned.
the duties of the position of superintendent of schools of which I am now assigned.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And Rob?
All right. Danielle's turn. I do solemnly swear
I do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States of America
that I will support the Constitution of the United States of America
and the Constitution of the State of New York.
and the Constitution of the State of New York,
I will faithfully discharge,
and that I will faithfully discharge,
according to the best of my ability,
according to the best of my ability,
the duties of the position of district clerk to which I am now assigned.
the duties of the position of district clerk to which I am now assigned.
Oh, yeah, there you go. There's that one. All right, now we have recommended items. We need to vote on 3.25 separately, but I'll take a motion to approve the remaining 3.01 through 3.66. Motion by Ed, second by Vinnie.
Hold on one second. Ed and Vinnie?
Yeah. All in favor?
Okay.
All right, then a motion to approve 3.25 by Kevin, seconded by Heath. All in favor on that one? All right, motion to adjourn the organization meeting by Kelly, seconded by Vinnie. All in favor of that? All right, now we'll move into the regular meeting. Hang on a second here. All right, we have nobody here for public comment. If anybody in the interweb has any questions or anything for public comment, please leave a comment under the video and someone from the district will reach out to you. Next, we have board discussion. We have the Board of Education minutes from the June 3rd meeting. Anybody have any questions or concerns on those? Motion to approve those minutes. Kevin, seconded by Kelly. All in favor on that? Anyone have anything else they'd like to add for board discussion? All right, move on to the superintendent's report.
Hey, good evening, everybody. Obviously, we just completed the 23-24 school year, culminated in a nice ceremony this past Friday. Beautiful evening on Husky Field. You had a 71% four-year graduation rate. Certainly not what we want, but I think a lot of indications are that we are moving in the right direction. But that's a number that certainly we want to see move in the right direction, and we are confident that it will in the years ahead. You know, a lot of factors, I think, still contribute to this. One of them, a large one, being our high absenteeism. But I have full confidence in the administrative team right now and the high school principal. I think the new assistant principal up there, but I think he will fit in well. I think the two of them will make a nice team. And Ms. Elias has only been there 2 years, and I think the culture in that building is absolutely improving. By all indications, it's moving in the right direction. Our Regents results are up almost across the board. I think, Chris, completely across the board?
Yes.
Yeah, some larger than others, but literally every Regents exam is moving in the right direction. So when you see those kind of results, that should translate to better outcomes. You know, as I reminded Ms. Elias, a lot of the scholars that are disengaged and didn't graduate, she probably never even met them. And the other piece of that is we have still a large, high transiency population that does not complete. A lot of the kids that come up through the Gloversville school system, that's the vast majority of our completers. So, you know, we have a sort of a challenging community that has a lot of transiency and a lot of apathy, but it's something that we're not going to stop working on. I think the work that we're doing with literacy in the elementary level is going to pay dividends. Obviously, building relationships with scholars, working on conscious discipline is going to be something that we're going to stress this year, is the relationships and ensure that our staff understand how to approach kids who are in crisis. You know, the science is there as far as, you know, how and when to engage a kid who's obviously in crisis. Child can't learn if he or she is not in a right frame of mind to learn. So the strategies that we employ in regards to curriculum are only going to go so far if the child is not in a frame of mind that's receptive to learning. So that's going to be a focus for us when we come to school year, and something that we can talk more about at our Board of Ed retreat, which is another topic I'd like to put out to the board to see if there's any dates that the board would like to get together. Month, we got 2 months. Summer goes by quickly. I know everybody has lives and vacations and plans. So, you know, if there's something that works towards the last few weeks of July, first week of August, if those don't work, as you know, I think I'm going away for a couple weeks in July, but I will be back the 17th. So anytime from the 17th really through mid-August, I'm available. So is there a week? I'll have Danielle put out like a little survey. But is there any weeks that are off the table completely? between mid-July and mid-August
I'm away the week of the 12th.
of July,
No, I'm sorry.
of August. So maybe from the 18th of July through the 12th of August, there's still 4 weeks there. Is everybody going to be around, as far as you know, those 4 weeks?
I will be traveling at some point to Indiana, I just don't know when yet.
So I'll have Danielle put out, is there a day of the week, Thursday, is that Thursday bad?
Thursdays are well.
Thursdays are good for everybody?
Thursday.
Restaurants are typically open if you want to do it in a restaurant. I think that works well. It's in the past. And we'll put out a couple choices of venues and a couple Thursdays between the 18th and the 12th. And hopefully we can arrive on one that works for everybody. Okay. Staffing 24-25, we're still working on some positions. Obviously, we just, on this agenda tonight, there's some positions, but we still have some internal movements that we're working on, probably going to result in a few involuntary transfers, doing what we think is in the best interest of the scholars, placing our staff where we think that they could be best deployed. So those notifications be going out, conversations are being had as, today, several conversations were had with staff members, and we certainly appreciate their professionalism and understanding that it doesn't have to be forever, but it's for now, and it's what we believe is in the best interest of our scholars to meet their needs, so. Otherwise, we think we're in pretty good shape. Still looking for a secretary for Kingsborough Elementary School. That's been a difficult position to fill in the last month or so. Any questions on staff in 24-25? Okay. So Osama came to me recently with an idea that I found intriguing. So told him that we wouldn't proceed without the board's approval. Osama wants to do a lot of filming, obviously with consent from anybody being recorded, administrators, teachers, support staff, Board of Education members, parents, scholars. He wants to pull a lot of footage in the 24-25 school year and make a documentary on the inner workings of a small city school system and the work that goes into our business. I thought it was a pretty interesting idea. As everybody knows, I'm a supporter of Osama's work. I think it's his strength, editing film. And if you look at our graduation, we had 18,000+ views of our graduation, which was 3 days ago. It's pretty good for a city of roughly that number. So, thoughts? I don't know if this has been done before, but it could be something that could possibly, if he does a really nice job with it, it could shed a lot of light on the work we do.
I have two questions.
Go ahead.
One, is it something that's legal?
I got to find all that out.
SED? And two, you have another gig going on. Can you manage both?
Yeah.
You can.
First question is a great question, Jen. We wouldn't proceed anywhere without our attorneys
Obviously.
weighing in on it as to what's legal and what's not. But that's a great question. Whether SED, I don't know if you need prior approval of SED to capture what we do here. Certainly, the privacy of children is the highest priority. Ensuring that their privacy, because they are minors, a lot of them. So I would never want footage to ever be part of something that painted a child in a negative light. But this is running a school system is and just being part of a school system is something that I think a lot of people think they know something about because we all have 12, 13 years of public school experience. But what goes into decision making and the trials and tribulations and the successes and small victories, sometimes large victories that we celebrate together in the school system, something that I think would be great to capture and share with the public, who all have a preconceived idea of what transpires, good or bad, and it would be interesting to see what the result is. If it's terrible, we'll blame Osama and demote him. So, right now it's just a conceptual phase. I asked him to put something on pen and paper, type up a proposal of what exactly he's talking about, and we would proceed very cautiously and obviously not without total legal protection. But if the board says, not us, we don't need that,
That's great.
no, we would drop it right now.
Good with me.
I'm good with it.
All right? So this will be my second premiere after Garrow. So my SAG card. All right.
IMDb will be right to the
Hopefully
room.
you do a
I
better
already-
job than this one.
I already asked the board about NISBA. Is there interest in attending that school board convention? October 20th through the 22nd, it's a Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. I see Ed. Anybody else?
Yeah.
Yes, all right, so, please notify Danielle, because it opens up the end of
July 30th.
July 30th is when we can start booking rooms. So if you know for sure, and certainly it's my turn to go, Chris went last year. So I will be your wingman.
You're in trouble.
New York, not Buffalo.
Something like that. That concludes my report, unless there's any questions for me.
Anybody
I will be out of
questions?
state the 5th of July through the 17th, so, and with limited access to cellular
Who's
service.
washing your house?
Fine young man.
Water.
What?
Thank you for the water.
Oh, thank you. That's right in front of me. So I wanted to thank CG Roxanne Crystal Springs for 54 cases of bottled water during that heat spell we had the third week of June. 54 cases of bottled water came in handy. They're gone. The children had access, every building, to cold bottled water. I certainly appreciate their donation. You know, the district also spent approximately $3,000 or more on water and fans to try to mitigate the impact of the heat. And hopefully next September, as I told the union president, there will be AC in every building, but not in every classroom. So hopefully the doors and fans can still spread the air around a little bit. And I think we did as well as we could. 13 out of 15 schools in our region stayed open, vast majority who are in no better shape than we are with air conditioning. So we felt the children of our community were better served staying with us where they could be hydrated. Working parents didn't have to scramble to come up with people to watch their elementary age children. And I got around to the schools, I know Chris did as well, and I saw nothing but smiling, happy, celebratory children running around field day events. Even those who were inside had a great attitude. So we got great kids, the vast majority of our staff as well. They knew that it was the right thing to do and voiced that position to us when we spoke with them.
I got a question for everybody in this room. Has anybody like had school canceled because it was too hot out?
I've never heard of that.
Your
no.
days?
Certainly outside, we've been limited outside activities due
Yeah,
to
yeah,
heat,
yeah.
but,
Cancel school?
oh, I've never heard of it.
And cancel work, I'm sure.
So, you know, I don't think the worst thing in the world, I said it, I think at the 8th grade graduation, that sometimes our job is to help kids get out of their comfort zone a little bit. And I think people need to understand that. The world doesn't always just, you know, operate between 70 and 80 degrees. And sometimes tough things come across in life, and teaching kids how to persevere in a safe manner, I don't think it's the worst thing in the world.
And don't wait 65 years to run for president. It's even better message.
I don't know who said that, but that concludes my report. Oh, one last thing. We have a retirement effective, well, 12/2/24. It's on tonight's agenda, so it's noteworthy tonight. Martha Sweet, 28 years of service to our district, will retire effective December 2nd, 24, and we thank her for her many years of service and wish her a long, healthy, happy retirement. I'm glad she'll be with us for at least 3 months to start the next school year. That concludes my report.
All right, any questions? All right, move on to recommended items. We have 5.01 through 14.66. Any questions? Anything to call? All right, motion to approve all those by Ed, second by Kelly. All in favor? All right, motion for executive session, discuss personnel item. All, motion by Kevin, seconded by Ed. All in favor? All right. No action taken afterwards.